Behold, Plains of Eidolon has arrived and brought with it several amazing new mods, including the set mods. And oh, do I have a set mod to discuss for primary weapons, called Vigilante Armaments. There's a lot to talk about with this mod, so we're going to break it up into a couple of different chunks. In this video, I'm just going to explain what it does and talk about its place. So as you can see, this is a common mod that increases your multishot by 66%, and it also gives you a set bonus. The set mods basically give you a bonus depending on how many of them from the set you have. You don't need to have all of them. You get the set bonus as soon as you have one. I just have this one active, and as you can see, I have a 5% chance to enhance critical hits from primary weapons. Let's quickly demonstrate what that does. So I'm going to demonstrate this with the Buzzlock, a fantastic weapon that we will talk about a little bit more regarding Plains of Eidolon and its use at a later time. But this weapon has a 37.5% chance to crit, and then when you attach its homing beacon, the special mechanic of the Buzzlock, targets that you shoot that have that beacon on them give you 50% additive crit chance. That means that we will have a total of 87.5% chance to crit. And we have Vigilante Armaments on. So, as you can see, we have a level 130 Corrupted Bombard, and I'm going to attach the beacon to its head, and then begin to fire. As you can see, most of the shots are yellow crits, but some of them are orange crits, even though the weapon does not have a 100% crit chance. And that's all thanks to the enhanced criticals. So it's a very powerful mechanic. Now I just want to clarify that a 5% chance to enhance critical hits does apply to all shots fired, not just the ones that crit. It's just hard to demonstrate that 5% more shots are yellow critting, so I wanted to make sure you saw the orange crits too, but basically, enhancing criticals just means that on 5% of your shots, you gain 100% critical chance. So this weapon, crits a certain amount of the time. If it doesn't crit, maybe there's a little chance it will because it'll get 100% crit chance. And if it does crit, there's a chance it'll go orange crit because it gets 100% more crit chance. And yeah, this mod is awesome. Let's start talking about its applications, shall we? They are very, very broad. It's very worth mentioning at this juncture that this does say primary, not rifle. This mod is equipable on shotguns, leading to various insanities such as this Warframe build that has a preposterous 180% multi-shot and 100% status before multi-shot, and 20 rounds in the magazine, and full auto. Warframe's damage is a little lacking, but man does this thing strip armor off really fast. We'll be talking more on my channel in the coming week or so about the impact of these set mods, and especially really powerful ones like Vigilante Armaments, that basically change the way you build almost every weapon in the game, or at least give you something to consider. This mod basically makes you better at everything, so it's very difficult to imagine a situation where you wouldn't use it, and that's really what we mean when we say mandatory mods. So for example, Serration, yes, there are a few primary weapons that you do not deal damage with. They're only for utility, maybe a status torrid that you're using to lock down areas. And yes, there are a few weapons that are not favorably affected by multi-shot, such as the throws of spear-type weapons, and the Penta is a bit problematic with multi-shot, so sometimes this isn't the best mod in the world, but it almost always is, and Vigilante Armaments is going to join the ranks of those two. And despite the fact that we don't really have as much space on shotguns, that mostly remains true for them as well. Thank you all once again for watching this video, and I hope that I was able to teach you more about a very powerful new mod that has been added to our roster, that being Vigilante Armaments. Get out there and grab it from bounties in Cetus, and use it on a ton of weapons, and make yourself wicked powerful. I've been streaming almost every day since Plains of Eidolon came out, so you should totally check me out on Twitch if you're interested in that, and get some sick Twitch drops, and as well, subscribe to my channel here on YouTube if you are interested in more videos about the new set mods, as I will be rebuilding basically everything in the entire game, including all Warframes and many powerful guns, over the coming months. Thanks very much for watching once again. See ya!